5.3, homework number 5. So this says, without using a calculator, but who's to stop you? Compute the sine and cosine of 2 pi over 3 using a reference angle. So anytime I use a reference angle, I draw a picture. And then I'm asked for some other things like in what quadrant is this angle? What are the sine of 2 pi over 3 and the cosine of 2 pi over 3? And it says, hey, you might need to type square root or use the square root symbol. All right, let's do it. So let's see, sine, cosine, 2 pi over 3. Draw a picture, please, and thank you. So I want to know, what is the sine of 2 pi over 3? And I want to know what the cosine of 2 pi over 3 is. I want to know what the reference angle is. And I'm going to draw a picture. So let's start with a whole circle to the best of your artistic ability. Y-axis, x-axis. All right, so let me see. I know right up here is pi over 2. So pi over 3 has got to be less than that. And then pi over 4 would be over here. So this one right here is pi over 3. So to get to there, that's 1 pi over 3. And then 2 pi over 3s would put me over here. So that's 2 pi over 3 there. When in doubt, just remind yourself, okay, let me see, degrees, this one would be 90 degrees. 1 pi over 3 would be 60 degrees. So another 60, this should put me at 120 degrees. If you're still not sure, you could do a conversion to degrees. If you're still not in the radian mode yet with your brain, it takes a little while to get used to it. Do a conversion. So the conversion factor I use is that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. So if somebody says, what does 2 pi over 3 radians look like? I would say, oh, wait, I used to know that, but I forgot. Let me think about degrees. And this is radians right here. So to get rid of radians, I put radians in the bottom and degrees in the top. That puts 180 in the top and pi in the bottom. The pi's conveniently divide away, right? Pi divided by pi is 1. 3 goes into 18, 6, so 60, 60 times 2, yep, there's the 120 degrees. So yeah, 2 pi over 3 radians is 120 degrees, which puts me over here. Okay, now the reference angle would be the angle over to there. So if it takes 2 pi over 3s to get there, 3 pi over 3s would take me down here. So this one right here must be pi over 3, right? Or another 60 degrees. So that would be the reference angle. The 2 pi over 3 is what we call the standard angle. Okay, now this point over here, I talked about earlier. If I think about its x and its y value, y is definitely bigger than the x. And for square root of 3, pi over 3 and pi over 6, the square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2 are playing around. This number right there looks like 1/2 to me. That does not look like 1/2 way up here, if that's 1 there. So this must be the point. X is 1/2, y is square root of 3 over 2. All right, so let's see, which is which? Sine, remember, is y. So the sine of 2 pi over 3 must be the square root of 3 over 2. And the cosine, that's the x, that must be the 1/2. The reference angle here is pi over 3. So please draw pictures, draw pictures, draw pictures. Could you use a calculator to solve this? Sort of. If you type this into a calculator, it's not going to give you the exact answer. So if I type, hey, what's the sine of 2 pi over 3? I'm going to get the let's put it in radian mode. Here we go. Always make sure you're in the right mode, radians. 0.866. So if I don't recognize 0.866, then I'm kind of out of luck here. All right, let's see. What do we got? What is the reference angle? Okay, so in my picture, the reference angle came out to be pi over 3. Reference angle is the angle to the nearest part of the x-axis. What quadrant did we end up in? We ended up in quadrant 2. And then as far as the values go, the y value I thought was the square root of 3 get outside the box, divide by 2, and the x value, the cosine I thought was 1/2. All right. Ooh, what? Can I not read the directions? Enter a mathematical expression. Oh, haha. You know what I did wrong? I didn't look at my picture carefully. Let's look at my picture. What quadrant am I in? I am in quadrant 2. So the y value is up here. Okay, that's positive. The x value is actually over here, negative 1/2. I forgot to put myself in the right quadrant. All right, good thing I had the picture to double check. Negative 1/2. Sweet. All right. So if that question was a struggle for you when you did it, or when you do it, get a similar question, you get a slightly different angle, draw your unit circle. And again, important, as soon as possible, get this memorized, this first quadrant. Once you know that, you can do anything with the special angles. All right, let's hop on over to problem number, I think, what was it, 13 or 14? I thought was cute. Not that one. That one was cute. That one is cute. All right, I'm going to do this one first. And again, I prompted you with an extra prompt here. Draw a picture. All right, let's do a new recording for this.